Hey y'all, welcome to Monday Motivation. This is Koi giving a peace of mind to at least one person at a time, right? So Monday Motivation is about gratitude attitude, finding a way to shift your mindset and really just self-reflect, because it's Monday. Who likes Mondays? Oh wait. I don't like Mondays, but I wind up shifting it into a way where I can appreciate my Mondays. So let's get into the quote of the day. Don't let your happiness be defined by those that don't understand you. This is a big one. This was very pivotal for me when I started doing my Monday motivations and actually started growing my quote collection into something that I really wanted to do. Honestly, I'm going to be 100% real with you. There were some projects that I didn't want to do, that I didn't feel worthy enough because of the type of people that were saying certain things, But I didn't get it. And I didn't find that value in it until I was able to sever that and be like, they don't get that. So therefore they don't find it valuable. I get it and I like it. So why isn't it valuable to me? Do you see where this is going? How this can kind of give a different type of judgment on your own happiness. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people find happiness in things or people and whatnot. But like this quote says, don't let the happiness be defined by those that don't understand you. A lot of times people may not understand you. But as long as you understand yourself, as long as you understand the purpose and your intention on why you're creating something or why you're doing something, that's really what matters. Even your loved ones, if you really hold certain people at a specific value, I'd say, or, sometimes we put people on pedestals. And then we're like, am I asking for too much, or is this my own judgment? So let's see. I just want to put in two more to the question. This is how I tap into my intuition and self-reflect on things. So let's see where we need to go with this. Because I like to be creative. And not only do I like to be creative through my visual art, which you can see in the background, but I also like to create things that are just coming from my own mindset, right? But in order to do that, I had to heal some things. I had to unlearn some things. So this one came out and this one came out. So being humble is knowing that you don't have to prove yourself all the time. Same thing here, right? Some people have this whole concept of being humble, related to subservient type of vibes, which is, to me, my belief, false. Humble is just kind of simply put, not having to open your mouth and prove things, or not having to do certain things with the driving force of you being seen or heard or proving yourself to someone. Like we said in this card here, don't let your happiness be defined by those that don't understand you. And, if you were trying to prove yourself, sometimes you forcing your validity, is that a word? Wanting to be validated by a certain type of people is going into a place of sometimes arrogance, right? And also this people pleaser type of thing. There's very ways that it can branch off, But being humble for me is really about just, if I know what I know, do I have to prove it to somebody? Can I simply just say I know what I know? Or simply not say anything at all and just do. Do for me first. And, if they catch on, they catch on. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to prove people that don't understand, it really, for me is like banging my head on a brick wall. And honestly, I did that for a very long time, where this goes into play. Those who aren't afraid to ask for help can quickly remove barriers that hold them back. This is where the arrogance ties in, right? I wanted to prove myself. People weren't understanding, and then I'm like, well, who's going to understand? But in all actuality, if I would have just asked for help, I could have removed that brick wall that I was banging my head against. Do you follow me? Do you get what I'm saying? And it took a lot of maturity, and it took a lot of me eating my own humble pie to realize, okay, this is what I'm doing, and this is where I want to go. And I can continue spinning the same circles and not really getting anywhere, or I can go there and just humble myself to understand that I think I know, but I really don't know. And be in a place of student mode instead of trying to teach and prove somebody. Because honestly, there's two sides to the coin of teaching. Showing people something that you know or mastered, and then also being open enough to understand that you're also learning through this teaching process. Because the teaching is a reciprocal thing. You know, the teacher teaches the student, and in turn, the student teaches the teacher. That's like the healing component of understanding that role or archetype of a teacher. So, I want to ask you, what is it that you feel that you want to be seen or heard for? And how are you doing that in reference to showing other people? Because do they get you? Do they care about what you're doing? You know, because a lot of times we're not going to care as much as other people will. Some people don't care at all, but some people will care to a certain point. But you have to be the judge of that. And you have to understand, like, am I trying to prove somebody? Or am I doing this for myself, solely for myself? Because I know we want money and other things. But once we can really feel the trueness of our heart, then the intention is more clearer, if that makes sense. So find out, dig a little bit deeper, and just figure out how you are making your own self happy. Because in turn, more things come the more you can open yourself up to, the more you can open up and feel from your heart, especially as a creator. That's all I have for you today. Much blessings your way, and until next time, catch me. Peace.